Hayden Mitchell. Maryland Green Gartley. Number 20, Mike Palmer. Number 22, Sean Hoffman. And number 33, Jake Hoffman. The Blue Wings coach by Jerry Davis. And now, scoring line for goal by Richmond Rams. And number 6'4" junior, number 4, Patrick Shanahan. At guard, 6'1" junior, number 15, Kyle. At forward, 6'3" senior, number 2, Colin Llewellyn. At guard, 6' senior, number 1, Greg Shukowski. And at guard, 6'4" senior, number 3, Dan Beckman. The Rams are coached by Jeff Beckman, Bob Beckman, A.A. Waddle, and Nathaniel Tony Teresi.
Okay, welcome to Pine Richland High School. We're coming to you on this Friday night in December. I'm Sam Stella here with Jacob Okleyevsky, and we're gonna telecast this Passion basketball game. So, what are you excited to see in this game, Jacob?
Well, this is a new, different team because Andrew Kristofic is going to go to Notre Dame by the end of the semester. Plus, Phil Jakovic is already a quarterback at Notre Dame, so this is a pretty good offensive team so far. They've already got Shokowski and Petcash, so
yeah, Patrick Shanahan, the starting big man, was on JV last year, just to put things in perspective on where those big men stand. So it'll definitely be an adventure in that regard. Dan Petcash has the ball up top, gets it over to Post, and then Post throws it away, looking for Shokowski. So Mount Lebanon will come out with the ball. It's inbounded. Mount Lebanon brings it up the court. It's over to Lowren, over to Hayden Mitchell. Hayden Mitchell dribbles up top, back over to Palmer, to Jones, to Lowren, to back to Mitchell. Lowren shoots, hits a 3-0 Mount Lebanon.
Petcash to inbound.
Shokowski gets the inbound. Mount Lebanon pressing. Shokowski up to Shanahan. Shanahan brings it up. Passes it to Shokowski over to Paul.
Shokowski hook shot, it's good.
Great find there by Paul Llewellyn as Mount Lebanon brings it up. Palmer over to Mitchell. Mitchell misses a 3. Petcash with the rebound. So Pine Richland started 1-2 this year. What do you think of that, Jacob?
Well, so far,
Dan Petcash hits a 3 from the top of the key.
So far, Coach Mata, the coach for the Rams, snapped a modest 6-game losing streak.
Oh, I mean the varsity team, Jacob.
But the varsity team so far, it's going to be really interesting against Mount Lebanon.
Okay, so 5-3, Pine Richland, 6:19 to go in the first quarter. As Hayden Mitchell almost made a great pass to Lowren. It was fumbled around. Now Mount Lebanon has it again up top. It's Evan Jones. Evan Jones still has it. Evan Jones drives, kicks out to Lowren for 3. Seth Lowren hits the 3, and it's 6-5 Mount Lebanon. 5:56 to go in the quarter. Inbounded to Pulse. Kick ball violation on Mount Lebanon is Jake Hoffman.
Good decision by Kyle Pulse to let the ball kick out of Mount Lebanon and into the other territory of Pine Richland. Smart decision by Pulse.
So Petcash brings it up court, passes it to Shanahan, and they're calling a blocking foul on Sean Lowren.
So blocking foul on Sean Lowren puts Patrick Shanahan in the free throw line. His brother Luke Shanahan is in the JV level.
As Shanahan's first free throw is good, 6-6.
Also really want to point out another freshman is already made into the JV level. Joey Dukowski.
As Shanahan's second
bench.
free throw is no good. So Mount Lebanon brings it up, but it's stolen by Pine Richland. That was
Kyle
Pulse.
Chilkowski
drives and hits a layup. 8-6 Pine Richland. 5:32 to go in the quarter. Mount Lebanon brings it back up the court. That's Mike Palmer. It gets bounced around. Mount Lebanon gets a 3 out of it by Mitchell. It's no good, but the ball goes out of bounds off Patrick Shanahan, so Mount Lebanon will inbound under their own basket.
So it'll be Mount Lebanon ball with Palmer to inbound.
Palmer finds Lowren. Back to Palmer. Drives. Finds Hoffman for 3, and that's a good made
Looks like
basket.
Shanahan might have just tripped. Might have just tripped himself, and then looks like
Petcash broke the press. Finds Shanahan, and now it's 10-9 Pine Richland.
going back and forth every time so far.
Palmer drives, kicks it to Mitchell, to Hoffman, back to Jones. Oh, sorry, that was Jones earlier. And he finds Hoffman for 2. 11-10, Mount Lebanon.
Now Petcash dribbles it up court.
Finds
In the
Chilkowski
corner.
for 3. It's no good, but Poles gets the rebound. Mid-range. Petcash makes the basket. 12-11 for Pine Richland. 4:30 to go in the first quarter. Over to Palmer. Palmer out to Hoffman. Hoffman drives on Shanahan, kicks it back out to Palmer, guarded by Petcash. They're going to call a blocking foul. They're going to have a blocking foul on Dan Petcash. No, they're going to call it on Shanahan. 12-11 Pine Richland, 4:15 to go in the first quarter.
Palmer to inbound.
Palmer gets it into Mitchell. Mitchell to Jones to Hoffman, back to Jones. Jones on Shanahan for an opening. Finds Mitchell for 3. That doesn't go.
Rebounded by Pulse.
Chilkowski goes up the court. And Llewellyn makes it. 14-11 Pine Richland. 3:51 to go in the quarter.
Now Evan Jones dribbles it up.
And there's a travel on Jake Hoffman. So Pirates will inbound into their own basket. With winning 14-11 with 3:43 to go in the first quarter.
I want to give a shout out to Brian Kerr, if you're watching this, former PRTV play-by-play announcer. Hello Brian, thanks for watching.
He did this game last year. He was very good. We're trying to transition this year as there is a foul on Mount Lebanon.
Also really want to point out the freshman team beat Shaler 62-45 in a game against Shaler. This could be a
JV game. In the JV game, Pirates defeated Mount Lebanon earlier by roughly 25. So good day for Pirates so far. We'll see if it continues. They find Chilkowski for the mid-range and hits it. 16-11 Pine Richland.
The JV and freshman teams have already gone to a 500 percentage. Varsity team is trying to match that.
Lowren almost traveled there. Gets it over in the corner to Palmer. Palmer to Jones. Almost finds Lowren. It'll be out of bounds on Pulse.
Nice block there by Kyle
So
Pulse.
how's the freshman team been doing like overall this season?
So far, the coach, AJ Mata, he snaps a 6-game losing streak with a win against Shaler, 62-45.
Now, keep in mind though that there's 2 freshmen on the JV team. Neither of them are on the freshman team, and Jones gets a layup. So therefore, the freshman team doesn't have all the talent that you would get if you were coaching 7th grade or 8th grade or even JV, compared to other schools where they don't do that as often. As Pat Cash misses the mid-range and Mount Lebanon brings it back up the court. That's Andy Sapp. Sapp turns, looks, finds Palmer. Jones has it now, drives, kicks it to Sapp. Sapp's 3 is in and out. Pat Cash gets the ball, 16-13 Pirates, 2:25 to go in the quarter. Chilkowski, Shanahan to the corner. Pirates can't hit the 3, but Pulse gets the rebound to Shanahan, and that's it. And 1. So Pirates has a chance to go up 19-13 if Shanahan can hit this free throw with 2:15 to go, currently 18-13.
The 2 freshmen that are on the JV and varsity team, names are Joey Petcash and Luke Shanahan. Luke Shanahan, son of...
No, Jody Dudkowski and Luke Shanahan.
Joey Dudkowski and Luke Shanahan. And Shanahan, it's been a while for Patrick Shanahan because Luke Shanahan is on the JV team, and this Dudkowski's...
Okay.
Yeah.
So Shanahan, his free throw is good. So 19-13. By Mitchell as Palmer brings it up the court, gets it to Hoffman, to Palmer, to Hayden Mitchell. And Andy Sapp hits a 3. So Mount Lebanon pulls within 3, 19-16.
Now to Petcash. In between the legs, Logan Murray, a 3, that's good.
So Hydrogen answers with a 3, so 22-16, 1:42 to go in the quarter. Hoffman drives, gets it to Mitchell, gets it to Andy Sapp, who gets a layup, but there was
Looks like they're going to call it a travel on Mount Lebanon.
Yeah, so there's a travel.
Oh, offensive foul.
So Chilkowski gets the ball, kicks it to Joey Petcash. Petcash at the court to Logan Murray. Murray for 3, can't hit. Rebound to Mitchell for Mount Lebanon. Mitchell brings it up the court. Gets it over to Jones. Jones misses, and the ball is out on Jake Hoffman. So 22-16 now, Pine Richland.
Now Chilkowski to Petcash, sprints up, finds Logan Murray. Petcash gets it in. 2 more points for the Rams. That makes it 24-16 with a minute remaining.
My apologies, I've been referring to Blaine Gartley as Evan Jones all night, so it's actually all those times it's been Blaine Gartley as there's a defensive foul away from the ball on. It looks like Patrick Sheen, or they called it on. They called it on Kyle Pulse, I believe. All right, so Mount Lebanon to inbound, gets it into Andy Sapp. Gets it out to Blaine Gartley. Gartley gets it to Hayden Mitchell. Mitchell tries to get it into the actual Evan Jones. Gets it out to Gartley, to Jones. Jones airballs, but it was a foul called on Pine Richland. Logan Murray gets called for a shooting foul. So
looks like Tyler King just already subbed in.
Evan Jones just missed the first front end of his 2 free throws. 40.8 to go in the first quarter. 24-16 Pine Richland.
Jones shoots. That's good. Now Llewellyn passes out to Petcash for the inbound. Now back to Llewellyn. Now to Murray. Finds Tyler King.
To Petcash down the middle.
Petcash, right hand
It's
layup.
a
It's good.
great move and finishes. So 26-17 Pirates, 24 seconds to go in the first quarter. Mount Lebanon might hold for the last shot. Nope, they're pulling up. It's Mitchell. Mitchell gets 2. So it's 26-19.
Clock's still running.
14 seconds left in the first quarter. Petcash throws it away. So 7 seconds left for Mount Lebanon to make something happen here. Bartley pulls up for 3 and he hits it. So that, at the end of the first quarter, Mount Lebanon goes on a 5-0 run in a span of about 15 seconds, and it's 26-22, cuts to the punch and lead to 26-22. So, what did you think was the key of that first quarter there?
Well, they just sat the basket really, really well. They didn't take much threes except for ones from you-know-who, Logan Murray. He just hit a 3 over there. We watched them during practice in that JV game. They could come off the bench if the Rams are up really, really big. So you never know what's going to happen in the Mount Lebo game.
Okay. That 5-0 run at the end of the quarter there was very influential. Pirates kind of threw the ball away instead of taking the last shot, and right after Mount Lebanon had scored, instead of holding it, they kind of ran a break, and then they wound up turning it over. Mount Lebanon turned it into 3. That could loom large, because Mount Lebanon has some momentum right now, even though Pirates currently has the lead.
John Berger. John Berger in the house.
So Mount Lebanon will inbound to start the second quarter. Pirates has played well so far, though. Definitely did a better job than last year breaking that Mount Lebanon press, which can be suffocating at times. Pirates did a good job avoiding that, as the Mount Lebanon gets a layup right away to Hoffman.
Now Tyler King, he's played on the freshman team, but there's a pass.
Throws it away, and it's
still by Hayden Mitchell.
So Shukowski.
So a 9-0 run for Mount Lebanon. Now PR is going to figure something out as Shokowski hands it out to Logan Murray. Shokowski 3. That's good. 29-26. As
Mount Lebanon
Lane Gartley hands it off to Andy Sapp. Sapp didn't get it. That'll be off the backboards. That'll be Pirates the ball. Colin Llewellyn inbound.
That was a big 3, that last possession for Pirates, to put an end to that momentum Mount Lebanon.
Yeah.
Now they need to make sure they don't turn it over here. They did a good job.
Now Shokowski jumper, he missed it. Tipped in by Llewellyn, didn't get it. Now Shokowski to Petcash. Petcash back to Shokowski. Shokowski to Murray, nearly stole it by Mount Lebanon. Now to Pulse. Shokowski 3. That's good.
He has been so clutch for the second quarter.
So far, so good for Greg Shokowski, as it is Mount Lebanon's turn as Sean Lowen hands it off to Jake Hoffman. Hoffman drives, misses the right-handed shot, rebounded by Tyler King. King now to Kyle Pulse. Pulse, Shokowski, then Murray. Now back to Pulse. Pulse drives, hands it off, and Shokowski buries the 3.
So Pirates raised Mount Lebanon. Pirates raised Mount Lebanon's 9-0 run with a 9-0 run of their own. 3 threes there.
3 threes in a row. Now it is Hayden Mitchell. Back to Andy Sapp. Andy Sapp back to Hayden Mitchell. Didn't get it. Rebounded by Tyler King, who nearly knocked it out of bounds. Now Shokowski, 3 in the corner. That's good. A 12-0 run for the Rams.
And right now you're seeing exactly what Pirates needs to do to win a lot of games this year. play on the break, shoot some threes, play good defense.
As that one sits around and added by Tyler King. Now Murray, right left-handed shot, has scored a 14-0 run for Pine Richland. They are hyped up on that Rams sideline.
And as much as I thought that Mount Lebanon run going to the end of the quarter was going to play, that Trolkowski three was so huge, and they followed it up with 3 more consecutive threes on consecutive possessions. 2 by, 1 other by Trolkowski, 2 more by Murray. Forced Mount Lebanon into a timeout. That was, you don't see very many runs like that. In about 2 minutes, a 14-0 run for Piraten to give themselves a 14-0 lead.
I think Ackerman, Coach Ackerman has already worked out his magic after Bryson, who's fighting a rare disease. He's trying to win every game he can for his son Bryson.
Yeah, definitely a good storyline, Jake.
It'll be Mount Lebanon ball, following that 14-0 run by Pine Richland. It'll be handed off to Andy Sapp. 3 from the corner, miss, rebounded by Murray. Now to Trolkowski, who's working around Jake Hoffman. Now to Petcash. Daniel Petcash finds Trolkowski. Now to Murray, now to Trolkowski. Now Murray. Murray drives, hands it out, Petcash.
That was Pulse.
That is Pulse.
Pulse with a huge 3 there.
That's a 17-0 run. And now, DeCaro hands it off. Now Mitchell. Now Lauren misses. And that's going to be on Pine Richland's possession. 43-26 Rams. Petcash inbounds to Trolkowski. Now back to Petcash.
Tipped out of bounds.
Throws it out of bounds.
It was tipped out by Gartley.
Tipped out by Gartley. Now Pulse to inbound. Finds Petcash. Petcash finds Pulse, who nearly struck it out of bounds. Finds Murray, another 3. That's good. A 20-0 run.
This team is on fire right now.
After being tied at 26, they lead by 20 after that 20-0 run.
Contrary to what the student section just said, Murray's a junior, but still impressive as Mount Lebanon gets a layup there.
Now put a 22 run for the Rams. Bounce pass. Trolkowski gets it to go. A 22-2 run.
This is crazy right now. I haven't seen Pine Richland play this well in a long time. As Hoffman just missed a layup, the momentum's starting to carry. He will get 2 free throws, but 48-28 Pine Richland now with 3:36 to go in the second quarter.
A 22-2 run for the Rams so far.
So Mount Lebanon tied the game at 26. Like at 7:30 to go in the second quarter, and now it's 48-29 Pine Richland in a span of 4 minutes.
This is a bit crazy for the Pine Richland offense. Now Petcash ends it off to Trolkowski. Now back to Pulse. Logan Murray, long 3, didn't get it. Rebounded by Mount Lebanon.
That was a heat check right there.
Yeah, he was trying to do a heat check right there. Now Evan Jones didn't get it, but he's fouled.
That was, I believe, had he gotten his second foot there early, like square instead of having it like a bent angle, he would have had a better chance of getting that corner.
Yeah. Now Evan Jones to the line. It's the first one. And also think about this. The Rams and Devils both have 5 team fouls. Could this really impact the whole possession of this game so far if they keep making fouls in every quarter?
I believe they'll both get the bonus at a similar time, so it won't have a major effect. There's not a huge disparity.
Now Shokoski
There's actually not a disparity
hands
at
it
all.
off to Murray, now to Shanahan. Shanahan, now back to Petcash. Petcash now to Shokoski. Shokoski layup is good.
50-32, that might get the Rams back and running again. The game slowed down for a minute there. That's an offensive foul on Evan Jones from Mount Lebanon. Great play from Shokoski there.
Yeah. He was driving into the lane. Not sure if he might have flopped or something, but it's definitely
no.
ran.
Jones went right through him. That was not a flop.
Yeah.
That was definitely a charge.
Yeah. So a charge and a double dribble on.
No, they're calling a carry, yeah.
Yeah, carry by Shokoski. It'll be Mount Lebanon on ball. Blaine Gartley hands it off to Jake Hoffman. Now Hoffman spills around. He's guarded by Petcash and an offensive foul.
I believe it was away from the ball, too. They're going to call it on. Gartley, away from the ball.
So Blaine Gartley might have picked up a holding foul.
Or no, they're going to call that one on Lowren, not Gartley.
So Sean Lowren picks up this foul.
Heinrich broke the press again.
Now Shokoski turns it over.
Turn it over.
Mike Palmer down the other way, that's good. Tyler King to inbound, back to Petcash.
Mount Lebanon's starting to get back into a rhythm, but Patterson has a 16-point lead, so it's going to be...
So Dan Petcash turns it over.
But that's how Mount Lebanon gets their defense. They turn you over like that.
Yeah. That one's in and out, carried out by Petcash.
Gartley almost made that, and really, that really would have given Mount Lebanon
stolen
some
ball,
momentum.
Picked up by Shokoski. Throws it up, Heath it, but it's picked off.
That might have been a foul.
Might have been a foul,
Lebanon,
yes
but
indeed.
They call it, and Lowren's going to get 2 free throws.
That's going to be a foul on Tyler King. And remember, Sam, he played for the freshman team with Coach A.J. Mata. So this is his first ever varsity season.
Yeah, he played because he's a senior now. He didn't play ever.
Because of all his football work and stuff.
Yeah, he'll be attending Navy.
Yeah, he'll be
Navy
attending
next
the Navy
year for football.
Next free throw missed, grabbed by Petcash. Hands it off to Shokoski, dribbles around, but
again, looked like there could have been a foul.
yeah, that could have been a foul, but he'll stay nonetheless. PR ball as Levi Wentz comes on and inbound.
We saw him dunk earlier today in the JV game. He definitely has some explosive ability as Heinrich will maintain possession. It was out on Mount Lebanon. It was Blaine.
Looks like there might have been a foul on Pine Richland if he pushed it out of bounds. And a timeout called.
So that was extremely significant for this season, that run there from Pine Richland, because that's exactly the team they need to be. Mount Lebanon in the last couple of years has been one of the premier pressing teams, definitely in Western Pennsylvania, if not in Pennsylvania in general. And Pine Richland, beating them at their own game for that stretch shows that this team can play at a very high level if they play the way they need to play like that.
Oh yeah,
Get going. It's also encouraging because Mount Lebanon arguably is the best team they've played so far. And they lost to Fox Chapel and Upper St. Clair. So this could really be the last two. So this could really be a game to get them going this season to try to jumpstart them.
This could be the rebuilding process. And what could happen? They start off 1-2.
And then
now they're just hoping for a W here. This would be a great day for Hendrickson.
All right, so
this will be handed out by Hoffman. Now back, Hoffman triple, didn't get it. Nearly out of bounds. And this will be handed out by Malevin. Hoffman shoots again, and it's good. Second time is the charm for Mike Hoffman. As Shokowski dribbles it around to Levi Wentz. Wentz to Tyler King. King to Petcash. Back to Shokowski. Shokowski 3 is good.
Great shot there. He's really been going this quarter.
Now Mike Palmer, now to Gartley. Now to Hoffman, now back to Gartley. Shoots and gets it. Patrick Shanahan, now to Shokowski.
Shanahan has 3 fouls, so he needs to be careful not to pick up another one.
Yeah, he's careful. I think he might pull it off.
35 seconds now, 53-40 Pine Richland.
Now Levi Wentz in a double team. Now to Shokowski.
Pine Richland might be playing
now to
for the last
Patrick
shot.
Shanahan.
Nope.
Shanahan didn't get it. Scramble for the ball. It'll be a jump ball.
And then I'll stay with Pine Richland with 19.7 seconds left.
So if you're Pine Richland, do you take the final shot or you just give it up to Mount Lebanon to make the final shot?
No, I'd hold it here. Don't let Mount Lebanon cut this lead any further or get any more momentum.
Levi Wentz to inbound. He gets out to Shokowski. 18 seconds remaining. Shokowski's still working around. Now to Petcash, who's guarded by Gartley. Lose the ball for a second, but a shot is good. Petcash gets it off. 3 at the horn, didn't get it. And that's your score for the halftime, 53-40, Pine Richland
55-40. 55-40 is your halftime score. So, okay, so what did you think of that first half, Jacob?
I think that was actually quite entertaining before that 20-0 run by PR to that 22-2 run by PR. It's been making like lots of triples, and that 12-0 run was definitely part of like Logan Murray and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, Logan Murray and Greg Shokowski played great there. It was key during the time Patrick Shanahan was out because Patrick doesn't really have very many other big man options. They had Tyler King in there, and without Shanahan in there, they were still able to make a bunch of threes and play really well to keep the game close.
And it was close. Not for a moment, but PR still has the lead, 53-40.
55-40 at the half. Pine over Mount Lebanon. We'll see if this trend continues in the second half.
So we see you there in the second half.
50-50. Got those 50-50. $80. 025 805 025 805 $80. Switch right now, score table. Play your cash money. 025 805. Again, 025 805. Oh, we got a winner at 50-50. The money's gone back to the team. Or the announcer's pocket. Or the other.
All right, so
Welcome back from halftime. We're still here at Pine Ridge High School. We're about to start the third quarter in Pine Ridge versus Mount Lebanon. Pine Ridge is currently winning 55-40. Jacob, what did you like from that first half?
it's got to be that 20-0 run from that. First of all, let's start with that 12-0 run from that huge 3 points. And then it's been like a 14-0 run, all started with Logan Murray on that one. He's been clutch. He's a junior, so he was actually trying to do a heat check when he was trying to hit that three.
Yes, great half for Murray, as they're going to call a defensive foul on it appears Kyle Poles.
Take a look at our scores for this game. Greg Shulkowski has 19 at the moment. Colin Llewellyn has 2. Dan Petcash has 11.
Never mind, that was called on Patrick Shanahan, and that is, I believe.
Yeah, that's his second foul.
Oh, I thought he had, earlier it looked like he had 3 fouls, so they must have got rid of one earlier, but now he has 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mount Lebanon has the ball. Jake Hoffman shoots a 3 and he hits it. So Mount Lebanon's back within 12 now. It's 55-43. As Petcash brings it up, gets it to Shulkowski. They swing it around to Shanahan for 3. He can't hit, and the ball goes out of bounds off of Jake Hoffman. So Pine Ridge will keep possession.
It looks like Jake Hoffman might have lost his shoe, but Fortunately, he's there to put it back on. Shanahan at inbound.
He finds Shulkowski at the top of the key. Open for three. He cannot hit. They're going to call an over the back foul on Shanahan. So now he has 3 fouls.
This team's second.
So Pioneer now has, or Mount Lebanon, has the ball. They bring it up. Gartley picked up his dribble, finds Hoffman. Hoffman for 3. He hits it again. Hoffman is on fire right now. 55-46 Pine Richland.
Now this starts a 6-0 run for Mount Lebanon.
To start the half, yeah, Mount Lebanon has the momentum right now. Llewellyn finds Shulkowski cutting down the middle though, and Pioneer gets a bucket right back.
He has now 21 points at the moment.
Shulkowski's been on fire today. Hoffman from Mount Lebanon gets to Gartley, to Mitchell, back to Hoffman. Hoffman and 1. They're going to call that the foul on Shanahan. And that is his 4th foul. So he needs to be careful not to pick up that 5th foul or else he'll foul out.
Yeah, otherwise, more importantly, get ejected.
Yeah, that's what.
Otherwise, yeah.
Hoffman hits his free throw, so 8-point game now, 57-49, 6:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. And, Tyler King gets it inside to Kyle Coles, and Kyle Coles gets an and 1. Gartley picks up the foul for Mount Lebanon.
Now this is going to be interesting. This hits the and 1.
And for Mount Lebanon now, it is Palmer bringing it up. And Palmer to the dribble, looking by Hoffman. Gets it to Palmer again. Palmer drives back out to Hoffman now. Hoffman picks up his dribble and finds Palmer. Who finds Gartley. Hoffman, Mitchell, back to Gartley. Great defense right now by Pine Richland. Hoffman dribbles inside, shoots, can't hit. The tip-in doesn't go. It gets back out, but they hit a 3 from Seth Lowren.
Now this is going to be an 8-point lead for PR.
I think it should be 60-55. I don't think they put that on the scoreboard yet. As Coles can't hit. Actually, it is 60-52. So Mount Lebanon has the ball down 8. 5:09 to go. Back out to Gartley. Gartley hits. So that's a 2. 60-54 now, Pine Richland. Mount Lebanon's really closing this lead. Shulkowski to Petcash, back to Shulkowski. Mid-range, can't hit. Gartley up court to Lowren. Misses the layup. And
rebounded by Tyler King.
Yeah. Petcash has the ball stolen by Palmer, and Palmer misses a layup, but they're going to call a goaltend on Dan Petcash. Didn't really matter because Mount Lebanon got a quick comeback anyway. So 60-56, 4:31 to go. Patterson takes a timeout. Try to stop the Mount Lebanon momentum right now. Mount Lebanon's cut this lead to 4. What's been important to this Mount Lebanon comeback so far?
It's just playing good defense, and now Coach Ackman now has taught this over to the team and how to stop this Mount Lebo defense, because if you want to stop defense, you have to win. If you have to win, you got to get through the defense.
Yeah, Mount Lebanon's been turning Patterson over a lot more times. They've been turning that defense into offense, which is what they do. It's what they're known for. inbound.
60 to 56 is 4:31 remaining.
Shokowski gets the inbound. It's a 3/4 court press. 1-2-2-2 now for Mount Lebanon. So that's a different look.
Now
Puncher gets
Tyler
it up
King.
court. Tyler King picks up his dribble. But the
Now
ball gets
Pulse.
worked around to Pulse, who misses a layup.
Rebounded
Rebounded by
by
King and misses a layup. Ball knocked out of bounds by Hayden Mitchell, and Puncher will retain possession under the hoop. Chukowski will inbound. Looks, finds Llewellyn. Petcash drives and is fouled by Gartley on a reach-in.
Reach-in foul by Gartley, and that'll put Kyle Pulse to inbound with 4:09 remaining.
So Pulse to inbound, gets it into Petcash. Petcash gets it over to Shokowski. Back up to Llewellyn, they swing it. Petcash drives, gets fouled. So he'll shoot 2. He looked like he had Pulse for an open 3 there, but he winds up getting to the line anyway, so nice drive there by Petcash.
First shot gets it. 61 to 56.
Petcash is up and good on the second. 62-56 with 3:59 to go in the third quarter.
So he hits both.
Palmer drives.
Palmer picks up his dribble.
Almost throws it away to Mitchell, and essentially does throw it away as Puncher gets possession. Llewellyn. Misses the shot, but there was a foul away from the ball on Gartley, so that'll be Gartley's third. He was actually Mount Lebanon's leading scorer with 23 in their win against Farrell. Tonight he has 9. Jake Hoffman's Mount Lebanon's leading scorer with 21. Greg Shokowski's Pirates' leading scorer also with 21.
Now Shokowski to Murray. Shokowski 3. That's good.
So Shokowski's up to 24 now on the day. 65-66 Rams. Gartley drives. It gets out to Hoffman. He's been money today. He answers with a 3. He's up to 24 on the day. 65-59 Pine Richland.
He's been matching Greg Shokowski all night long.
Mount Lebanon turns Planchen over. The ball's out of bounds off Shokowski. They rule it was tipped out by him. So for Mount Lebanon, you have Hoffman to inbound. Palmer will bring it up.
Hoffman to Mitchell. Now fall for the way for the ball.
Yeah, they're going to call off-ball foul on Tyler King.
So that'll be his second.
And it looks like that's what they're going to call anyway. No, they're going to call it on. Yeah, they're going to call it on Tyler King. So Mount Lebanon will inbound, gets to Hoffman. That was Patrick's 4th team foul. Mount Lebanon saves it. That would be Sapp with the ball. Now Palmer. Palmer drives.
Palmer
sits
drives.
up, and he gets fouled.
Tyler King.
That's his 3rd foul. So Palmer will shoot 2.
(65-659). As Palmer makes it
up and good.
a 5-point possession.
5-point game, yep. And ref's talking to the scores table about something. It's been resolved. Palmer, second free throw. It's up, and it is no good. So
Rebounded by Llewellyn.
Rebound gets it over to Petcash, down to Logan Murray. So Llewellyn to Shukowski. Shukowski fouled by Hayden Mitchell.
That'll be Mitchell's first foul.
And now both teams already have 5 team fouls in this third quarter, but only 2:40 left to go. There's just been a number of team fouls in the past 30 to 40 seconds for both sides, actually. 65-60, 2:40 to go in the third quarter. Pirates ahead by 5. Shukowski finds Llewellyn. They break the press. Almost throw it away to Pulse. They get it back up top to Petcash. Tyler King back to Petcash. Llewellyn now into Shukowski. Shukowski working on Palmer. Gives it to Petcash. Llewellyn sets a screen, gets an open mid-range on the screen and roll, and he makes it. So
that is Paul Llewellyn. His first 2 points. 67-60 now.
So number 33, Jake Hoffman, gives it to Hayden Mitchell, working on Connor Llewellyn, finds Sapp, over to Palmer. Palmer drives, and it is no good. Misses the shot off the backboard, gets it up to Petcash, but Pirates called a timeout in the backcourt, so that layup does not count.
It'll be a 30-second timeout.
So 67-60, Pine Richland, 1:43 to go in the third quarter. What have you seen so far, Jacob?
This has been like a really fouled game so far. Mount Lebanon has scored like 17 points so far in the third, and for Pine Richland, just 12. It's not been going well for Pine Richland anyhow, but it's going well for Mount Lebanon so far.
Yes, there have been a number of team fouls in general this game. Shanahan has 4 for Pine Richland. Bartley has 3 for Mount Lebanon. Those are some of the bigger names that are in foul trouble currently. Shanahan's still out. He's been out since about the 5.5-minute mark in the third quarter. Pulse inbound to Shukowski. Gets it up to Tyler King, over to Petcash, drives, finishes. 69-60 now, Pine Richland. The ball is inbounded to Jones. Jones driving on Llewellyn, gives it to Hoffman. Hoffman over to Lowren. Lowren back to Jones. Jones working on Llewellyn. Jones to Sapp, working on King. Palmer drives, picks up his dribble, turns, looks for Hoffman. Hoffman can't make this one. He has been on fire today, but missed that one. But Mount Lebanon gets the rebound. Sapp has it now. Palmer had the rebound. Sapp tries to get it back to Palmer, and it succeeds. Palmer hit finishes, so 69-62 now. 51 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Kyle Pulse, post shot. Still a 9-point game. And now Hoffman hands it out.
It's Palmer now. Palmer to Hoffman. Hoffman dribbling up top, gets it over to Andy Sapp. Andy Sapp back up to Palmer. Palmer to Lowren. Lowren looks, finds Palmer. Palmer to Sapp. Sapp finds Palmer. Back up at the top. Mount Lebanon is holding for the last shot. 10 seconds now. Jones drives on Llewellyn and finishes. 5 seconds left. Pirates need to get on the court quickly. 3, 2, 1. Shukowski puts it up and misses. That almost went in. So 71-64 at the end of the third quarter. Pine Richland up by 7. And so Jacob, what did you see overall? What's been important for Pine Richland?
So far, it's just been attacking to the lane. Pine Richland didn't play their best quarter yet in this quarter. They weren't on fire in the second quarter, but first, it was kind of like the opposite of the third. So I'm waiting to see what the fourth quarter holds us.
Okay. Yeah, that quarter, Mount Lebanon closed the gap some for a while, but Pine Ridge kind of has the momentum now. Up 7. They were up 65-60, now it's 71-64. It just feels like they had some momentum at the end there. Shulkowski had the near basket. All of Mount Lebanon's made shots were contested, difficult shots. So I think Pine Ridge is going to come out with a strong run here to start the fourth quarter.
And oh, by the way, both teams have 5 team fouls.
Yeah, so the fouls are starting to rack up. Patrick Shanahan has 4 for Pine Ridge, and Blaine Gartley has 3 for Mount Lebanon. So those are some people to watch going into this fourth quarter. So Mount Lebanon's going to get the ball to start the third quarter. Pine Richland's going to get the ball to start the fourth quarter. So Pet Cash will inbound.
So to begin here, Shulkowski hands out to Pulse. Llewellyn a jump shot. That's good. 73-64 now. Now Mike Palmer drives into the lane with a right-hand layup. Missed. Ball batted around, but it's tipped in by King. Now Shulkowski, now to Llewellyn. Now back to Petcash. Petcash looking for a play. He's looking, he gets Shulkowski.
Petcash has had a quiet 15 compared to Murray or Shulkowski's scores.
Now Petcash nearly gets it to 8, but he's fouled. As he'll go to the line. A little bit of sweat there.
Yeah, as Petcash took a tumble and made the court wet.
It'll be Petcash shooting 2. First shot from Petcash is good. $74-64 now. Second shot's good. That cuts 75-64.
Part of the reason his 17 have been so quiet is because a lot of them have come at the line tonight.
Yeah. Well, Lebanon has 16 fouls so far. The pushing foul on Pine Richland.
So I believe both teams are going to get in the bonus here. Relatively quickly.
Why do you think?
Well, Mount Lebanon's at 6, Pine Richland's at 5 team fouls. The bonus is at 7, the 1 and 1.
Yeah. Tyler King has 3 fouls. He has no points already. He's been quiet.
He has been very reliable playing center, though, good at rebounding while Shanahan's been out, which has been valuable to this team this game.
Yeah.
So the points and the fouls don't necessarily show the whole story.
Yeah. Now Pulse to Llewellyn, a 3. That's good. 78-64, Pine Richland.
7-0 run to start the quarter.
So far, so good. Now a 3 by Hayden Mitchell. That doesn't go well. And it is out of bounds by Mount Lebanon, and then it will be PR ball and then Petcash to inbound.
I thought that was off on Petcash.
And timeout taken.
They got that, but Pine Richland will definitely take it. Mount Lebanon took a timeout. Pine Richland needs to keep this momentum carrying them, because if they can keep this up for another couple minutes, they're at 14 now with 6:33 left. Mount Lebanon's running out of time to make a comeback. They can keep the momentum going for even to like the 3 or 4 minute mark. It'll be tough for Mount Lebanon to come back from a large deficit like that. Not impossible, obviously. Mount Lebanon can.
It could be a dogfight all the way.
Fast, as we saw earlier, but yeah, Pine Richland needs to keep the momentum going to get the because Mount Lebanon can put up points, so.
Yeah, this could be a dogfight. A dogfight clearly all the way.
Yeah, I agree. All right, so who's your player of the game so far?
As we are just about to get out of here on the timeout.
I like Shokowski. His shooting's just been so clutch. He's played well at times where we've needed him. He has 24 points. He's played well defensively. He took that charge. Great game from him so far. What about you? Who's your player of the game so far?
So far, it's in between Shokowski and Hoffman. They're already matched up already with 24 points.
Yeah.
Now Petcash to inbound to Llewellyn.
I feel like a lot of that will depend on which team wins, which one of them will get.
Yeah. Is out of bounds by Mount Lebanon. Is touched by Hoffman's or Gartley's foot, but nonetheless, Palmer's ball. Petcash pulls to inbound. Out to Tyler King. Now Pulse gets it to go. 80-64. This is Palmer. Palmer back to him. Now Gartley's three is good. 80-67. Now Llewellyn, Shokowski. Break Shokowski, finds Colin Llewellyn. Now to Tyler King. Loses the ball for a second. And the kick ball happened on Hayden Mitchell. Llewellyn to inbound. Finds Stan Petcash for the jump shot. 82-67 with 5 minutes remaining. As ball stolen away. Palmer stole it, and it's going to be timeout.
So 82-67 now, Pirates with 5:33 to go. If Pirates can hold on, this will be a huge win. Mount Lebanon is currently ranked number 4 in the WIPIAL. Pirates is ranked number 1, but all those rankings were before the 2 losses to Upper St. Clair and Fox Chapel. Mount Lebanon's 3-0. They've been playing well. Last year, Mount Lebanon beat Pirates by 20. Albeit without Jerkovic, Christoph, and Shokowski. But definitely would be a huge win if Pirates can pull this one out, because these two teams only meet once a year.
Yeah. This would be definitely huge. As the remaining 5 of the Rams stay in, and this will be Llewellyn. Now Shokowski. Shokowski finds Pulse. Pulse a 3, that's good.
That puts Pirates up 18. That was huge. Shanahan still has not come back in ever since he picked up that 4th foul in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, good decision by Coach Ackerman to let him sit down and not pick up that 5th foul, otherwise he's fouled out. Either way, ball stolen away by Pulse. Pulse gets fouled, and he'll shoot 2. That foul will occur on Hayden Mitchell, and that puts the Rams in the bonus spot.
Yeah, so any fouls from here on out against Mount Lebanon will be a 1-and-1. That one was shooting, so he's going to have 2. This is the first.
Now Pulse hits the second. That's his 14th.
So 86-67 now. There's been 5:08 to go.
Now Petcash has 22 so far. He's creeping up on Shokowski and Hoffman for the team lead.
Gartley can't hit that 3.
Now rebounded by Tyler King. Now to Llewellyn. Now to Shokowski, who sprints up half court. Now to Llewellyn. Llewellyn to Pulse. Pulse to Shokowski. Llewellyn. Pulse Shokowski 3. hits the rim. And foul's going to be on Pine Richland. And that'll put the Devils in a bonus spot. It'll be a 1-of-1 as he gets the first one. 86-68. Pine Richland so far.
4:38 to go. Both teams are in the 1-and-1 now, so any fouls are 1-and-1, no matter whether they're shooting or if they're shooting.
Shokoski now to Llewellyn. Llewellyn to Shokoski, now to Petcash. Pulls the three. Tipped in and nearly grabbed by Tyler King. A scramble for the ball. Picked up by Hoffman. Stole by Pulse for the score.
Great play by Pulse there.
And a timeout taken.
That puts the Rams up 19. That 4:19 to go. I don't see Mount Lebanon coming back in this game. It's not impossible.
Yeah.
Pine Richland has done well this fourth quarter to keep it at arms, keep Mount Lebanon at arm's length.
Oh yeah.
What a game so far.
Yeah.
Pine Richland, in most high school games, you'll see points in the 60s. Mount Lebanon scored a good amount of points. 69 is relatively high, but this game's been like so fast-paced. Pine Richland has 88.
Yeah, this has definitely been one of the highest points scored for Pine Richland in like many years.
Pine Richland scored 82 against Highlands, and then in both the other two games didn't get over 60. Mount Lebanon, I would argue, has a better defense than Highlands, certainly. Mount Lebanon has a great defense in terms of pressing, and Pine Richland scored 6 more points than they did that game. That kind of puts things in perspective. Mount Lebanon's highest point total this year is 86, and both their other two have been under 70. So these teams both play fast-paced, so I guess that's what makes a high-scoring game. Pine Richland's done well to outscore the opponent so far.
So far, so good for the Rams so far. Shokoski and Hoffman are the team leaders, with Petcash creeping up with 22 to match Shokoski and Mike Hoffman.
Pulse is in double digits with 14.
Also, yeah. As it'll be Hoffman. Hoffman lays it in. 88-71. Now Petcash hands it off to Shokoski. Now to Petcash. Back to Shokoski, now back to Petcash. Llewellyn drives, gets it in, but it's going to be an offensive foul.
Nice play there by Lebo. There's no restricted area in high school, so he can set up as far down there as he wants.
And Llewellyn took a tumble there as well. 88-71 right now.
Andy Sapp will be inbounding from Mount Lebanon, finds Hoffman.
Now back to Sapp. Sapp guarded by King. Hands it off to Gartley. Left-hand layup is good. Nice move there by Gartley.
He's up to 14 now, too.
Now Pulse bats it around by Mount Lebanon. Screams it out. Now Petcash to 3, and he has a team lead.
Yeah, Petcash is up to 45. He's been on fire. Gartley only has 12, not 14. That was my bad. I thought they had...
Mike Hoffman, he has 28 so far. He's been performing well here at PR High School so far.
3:01 to go now, 91-75.
Now Tyler King gets it in, his first points of the night.
Honestly, I'm not sure the scoreboard goes to triple digits. We'll see. I suppose if Pine Richland keeps scoring at this clip, we'll probably find out in the next 2 minutes and 46 seconds. They're already at 93.
Yeah, let's see if PR can see this triple-digit win. This could happen in like many years. You don't see many triple-digit games in high school basketball. It's really rare to get that. But as long as you have good offense and good defense, you could be able to score 100 points. That's the key.
Yeah, this game's been played at such a fast pace. It looks like Pirates is going to go for it, though. They're going to try to run the clock out. Right now they're doing 4 quarters. Almost
now Tyler King
away.
nearly kept his feet in bounds. Now Petcash gets fouled.
So he'll be shooting 2 free throws. Petcash has 25 already. These ones are going to get him up to 57. Hutchins just has so many high scorers so far.
Petcash shoots the first. That makes it 94-75.
We have Petcash with 26 now. Jokoski with 24. Pulse with 16. Murray is also in double digits.
That makes it 95-75 with a 20-point lead.
Mount Lebanon throws it away. The Pirates are trying to go back into 4 corners. We'll see if Mount Lebanon fouls.
Now to Jokoski. Now to Petcash, a holding foul.
I think that one might have been intentional. You have to start fouling this early because you're down 20, 95-75.
Now Petcash to the line.
Murray comes in for Jokoski. Jokoski checks out probably for the game with 24 points. Didn't have any fouls. Took a charge. Great game overall from him.
This will be a 1-and-1 opportunity for Petcash. 95-75 hits the first.
He's just been so good from the line today.
He has now 28 points.
Honestly, I think he might have missed 1, but he shot like 12 or 13. He's been so good so far. And he hits that one too.
97-75 so far. This is becoming like a real NBA game so far. Because
in terms of scoring, yeah, I've seen ones lower scoring than this. And they play
now Pulse
16
shoots,
minutes.
didn't get it, tipped in, but tipped out by Dan Petcash. 140 remaining.
College plays 8 more minutes, and I mean, most games aren't even this high scoring in college. I was looking at some high school scores from last night. There was a game where neither team broke 40. Pirates was almost triple both the team scores. It was like 32-25 or something like that. It was crazy. That just puts into perspective how many points have been scored this game. It's now 97-79 with 1:35 to go.
97-79. Tyler King hands it off to Logan Murray. Murray finds Jokoski. Jokoski didn't get it. Tipped around and grabbed by Tyler King. Tipped in by Llewellyn, but grabbed out by Hoffman. Hoffman has 30. 3 in the corner, that's good.
Mount Lebanon cut it to 15 now. Project is smart. They're waiting all 5 seconds before bringing it in, letting the
now
clock
Logan
run.
Murray. To Jokoski, now Murray. Tyler King gets it in. 99-82. 45 seconds remaining. 3 in the corner, didn't get it. Handed off by Llewellyn.
They're gonna give that to Pine Richland. No, they're gonna
give it back to Mount Lebanon.
Yeah.
37 seconds remaining.
Also, contrary to what the student section says, Tyler King is not a freshman. He's a senior.
Thrown over the head wildly. But wise decision there from Mount Lebanon.
Gartley brings it up, and it's stolen. Llewellyn brings it up. Could this be 100? Chilkowski at the bucket.
Here's the record now, PR, 101-82. This could be one of the most fantastic games PR has ever gotten. And Levi Wentz will dribble it up to half court. Shokoski will finish the game. A green and white winner. The Rams win it 101-82. What a game. Shokoski.
183 total points were scored, and there were a lot of times where it looked like there were possessions where there could have been even more scoring. There was so
it's
much
amazing.
It's really crazy. Pioneer had over 100 points,
and the whole.
That's pretty much twice what they had in their last game
yeah.
against Upper St. Clair.
Yeah.
Great game for Pine Ridge when they did what they needed to do, beat the number 4 team in the Whippeal, and improved to 2-2. Mount Lebanon's down to 3-1. And who is your player of the game?
I think it's got to be Shokoski and Dan Petcash, but formerly Dan Petcash with 29 points. He's been really a part of this organization for many years. Shokoski with that layup, as you saw, got to 101-82, and that was all Pine Richland can only muster. And how about that?
I have to go with Shokoski.
Yeah, yeah.
He hit shots when they needed him to hit shots. He really sparked that 20-0 run in the second quarter that wound up essentially being the difference in the game. He took some charges. He played great defensively. Just a great all-around game from Shokoski.
And also Logan Murray. He was clutch.
Logan Murray played a good game. Kyle Post played a good game. There's so many people that score highly when you score 101 points.
Oh yeah. To be honest with you, this was definitely the best NBA game I've ever seen, if there was one.
Yeah, it was higher scoring than some NBA games. There was recently, I think, an NBA game that wound up like 90-90. Well, that's a low-scoring NBA game, but they also play 16 more minutes. If this game had 16 more minutes, then
this would have gone up to like
take half the team's scores and add it to them, and we could have seen like 150 from Pine Richland in a 48-minute game.
Yeah, it's amazing what Pine Richland can do.
So
they moved to 2-2.
Pine Richland up to 2-2. Mount Lebanon down to 3-1. 101-82. Pine Richland wins. Have a good evening, and thank you for watching.
This has been a presentation of PRTV on streaming.